Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The light blue and white of Kenan Stadium. Players of past years have been so strong there, trying to rebuild that school spirit in Chapel Hill. 50,000 strong at Kenan Stadium, hope to get this season off to a great start. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Condors will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Carolina's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you gotta love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
To throw, it's O'Neal. Gets it out quickly. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking to throw on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback may change this route. Toss sweep to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got it on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Condors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On the option. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Dropping back, it's right. Going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete. Fights off the defender. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Working that wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UNC! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out. It's King. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against them.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Scanning the field, it's right. Hit as he throws. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And it'll be the Condors will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Breaks free. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. On the option, he's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Back to pass, it's right. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling it.
A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Will wonders never cease? If you're a defensive guy, they called PI on the offense this time. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Working on the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Touchdown, UNC! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's right. Took a shot as he threw.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's Texas A&M looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. His biggest frustration right now is not being more productive on offense. He understands that this home environment is a challenge. Communication has been an issue at times, but he said they are just out-toughing us at the line of scrimmage. He said we've got to start establishing our rhythm, get into a rhythm, and start making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Still running at the 40. Tons of room in the middle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Looking to pass. It's right. Unloads it left. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little...
Oh, he's got some space.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They go right back to him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Running back searching for a hole. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice...
Finding some room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give on the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Flushed out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right? And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Here's a little room there. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. He's got the back in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Try to barge their way in. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. This quarterback part of their running game. Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Loving what I'm seeing.
North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. There's some room.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been...
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The offense changing the play. Unloads quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll line up trips to the right, the fourth receiver on the left on 2nd and 1.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
The Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air, it's Chambers. Makes the catch, it's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He's got it down the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Soft spot in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the...
Snags it, and he's open. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Now on the move. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum start.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the air, it's Chambers. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Sends it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. He's got him still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.